Hello, everyone. It is September 16th, 2025, and we are back with our not quite our monthly analysis video. It is our 100 Days of Hard Mode analysis video. In this video, you guys have seen basically everything. You guys are now going to see what happened to this after the final 15 days. So the first 15 days of the month till yesterday, September 15th. Um, and so basically, it's not obviously going to be a major change from our August analysis video when I showed you guys the spreadsheet at that time. But it's basically time to tell you guys, the guest distribution, all that stuff as well for the 100 days of hard mode. And then, of course, on October 1st, as per tradition, we'll have our normal September analysis video, where obviously it's just September by itself. Alright, so time to go over the guest distribution. Quite impressed with it. So 0 fails, okay? There's no differences, remember that, right? Because it's just 100 days of hard mode. So we have 0 fails, 3 sixes, 7 fives. So there's only 10 fives and sixes this whole 100 days. We had 34s, 30. We had, get ready for this number, 45 threes. Crazy, almost half of the 100 days of hard mode were threes. And then another quite crazy number for the twos, 15 of them, and then 0 ones. 15 twos, 45 threes. Crazy. 60% of the 100 days of hard mode were twos and threes. I might be getting a little bit snazzy with the numbers because I'm in AP stats this year, right? I'm in AP statistics. My parents are statistics teachers. I might get a little fancy with the statistics sometimes. Whopping 60% of our 100 days of hard mode were twos and threes, and only a tiny 10% were fives and sixes. Alright, for Squirtle failed once during this 100 days of hard mode. It got 6 sixes, 15 fives, 40 fours, 40 fours, and then 35 threes, still decent, and 3 twos. Of course, 0 ones. I didn't say that for myself, actually. It's 0 ones for me, obviously, as well. And I forgot to point out another thing, actually, about my scores. If you guys are math people, or maybe even other people, might have noticed that my 2s, 3s, and 4s are all multiples of 15. 15, 30, and 45. Happened to be so. Very funny coincidence. 15, 30, 45. Well, the order is 15, 45, 30, because that's how, yeah. But I was saying it in the order of the multiples of 15, 15, 30, 45. Okay, anyway, so for Squirtle, pretty decent, I guess. 75%, so basically 3/4 of the 100 days of hard mode, it got 3s and 4s, which is honestly really decent. It got only 3 twos, unfortunately. The whole 100 days, it got only 3 twos, which is a little strange. That third 2 you'll see happened in September. It was actually on September 1st, very first day. It was with least. And then, it got 3 twos. It got 1 each month except July, I believe. So it was 1 in June, 1 in August, and 1 in September. I mean, of course, at the time I'm recording, September 2nd, I have recorded until September 17th, I think, and so far it has only 1 2 this whole month, but of course, there could be more 2s in the month after the 100 days of hard mode are over. In the 2 days I've recorded after the 100 days of hard mode, I don't think it got a 2, but I also don't remember exactly. But yeah, unfortunately, though, Squirtle did fail once, so about, let's say that's 22, so that's 22% of the 100 days of hard mode where it got 5s and up. I can't say 5s and 6s because that would be 21%. It's 22% including the fail. Alrighty. It's enough statistics. Obviously, I went over June. I've gone over June, July, August in particular in all of the monthly analysis videos, so I will not go over those in specific. Rather, right now, I don't think I'm in the September analysis video. I would go over these, but because I'm doing these here, I'm actually going to go over the September 1st to September 15th ones in a bit more detail right now, and then when we do the September analysis video, I'll go through only September 16th to 30th. I might highlight some key points. I might still highlight the stuff I say today in the September analysis video, but I won't go in detail about them because I'll have already done that today. So here it is. Hopefully, I think you guys can see all detail. Nope. Okay, a little bit more. Okay. Alright, so that's good. Okay. Excuse me. Got the coughs again because I was a tiny bit sick last weekend. Well, last weekend at the time of recording, which is about Labor Day weekend. Okay, so, I'm recording after. I'm recording on September 2nd, so a little after, but yeah, I'm not really sick anymore. Now it's just mostly the coughs and a little throat irritation. Okay, so here, as you saw, we got 3 2s in a row. Remember, Elate and Pedal were part of the end of August. I think I actually did mention in the analysis video for August about how I did get 3 2s in a row. And of course, like I said, if that was in the August analysis video, it would have even been a flat 3.0 average for that month. 3.03, still really crazy. So yeah, here's those 3 2s in a month, which I would highlight. I'm not highlighting anything for the 100 days of hard mode. And then I think this is my only 5 in September for the 100 days of hard mode. I actually almost got a 5 for my birthday Wordle, but I won the 50-50. The coin was helpful, and I got that 4 guesser instead of 5, thankfully. And then, yeah, and then here we got a whole bunch of 3s in a row again. I think that's 6 of them. 6 of them in a row. We got 8 of them in a row in August, as you can actually see right here. It's right there, right here. Here's 6 of them. Not necessarily tricky words like these. These were all actually pretty tricky words. Here, they're not. Trick is easy. Pouty is pretty easy. Chair is very easy. Throb is pretty easy. Nadir is probably the only tricky one. Noisy is also not that hard. Nadir is the main challenge out of these 6. And I'm honestly happy I got Nadir in 3 guesses. That's a hard word, and not everyone knows that word. It has common letters. It's an anagram of the word drain, but it's a tough word. So yeah. So obviously this streak of 3s is not nearly as impressive as these. This was a longer streak, plus it had trickier words. So yeah, not much to go over. Bulge, other than least my other 2 so far in September is Bulge with the 2 there. Tenor could have been a 3, but I just could not see the word at all, so had to get a 4. But it was not a 5, so a 4. It's a tricky word as well, so a 4 for that is perfectly fine. And then yeah, okay. Alrighty, so let's see. Let's go to the scores now. I'll reveal all of them at once. Take a look at them. Let's see. So, score 338 for me, 389 for Squirtle. I do remember my score before the September 1st through 15th words were put in. I think I was at 289 points. So, yeah, 289, 17 squared, for those who don't know. Okay, and then, obviously, there's exactly 100 words. The averages are easy to calculate. So 3.38, 3.89. Wow, so Squirtle got under a 3.9. Median for me, 3. for Squirtle. Median for 100 words, getting a 3 is really good for me. And look, we also both managed to stay under 1 for the standard deviation. That's awesome. I got 0.92, Squirtle with a 0.97. I do remember before we put the September words in here, Squirtle was at the very edge of a 1. It was at like 0.999 and then something. I think I was also like 0.94. I don't remember actually. But I think, yeah, both of us went down, I think, after the September words were put in. First quartile, my normal 341, mode of 3, by quite a lot as well, by 15, because I had 45 threes and 34s. So, yeah, that's crazy. And then for Squirtle 3, 4, 1, and then mode of 4, yeah, so Squirtle the mode state of 4. However, I did say a whole bunch of times in the August analysis video, I would hope that this would go down to a 4, because at the time I did the August, when we did the August analysis video, before the September words were put in, the third quartile was actually at a 5, and the IQR was at 2. And thankfully, that went down to 4 and 1 after the September words. Because the thing is, in September, it got no 5s and 6s at all. It only got 3s and 4s, except for the least it got a 2. But other than that, it only got 3s and 4s. So that's why I think the third quartile was able to go down, and I'm happy about that. Thankfully, Squirtle did not have to get the 5 for third quartile, or else I would have kind of felt bad, honestly. But yeah, there you go. That is it for the 100 Days of Hard Mode. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. If you have any ideas for doing another 100 days of something, I don't know, like, I don't know if I would want to do 100 days of hard starting words, or if I would want to do 100 days of Doug's Fearless Fridays, where I do like 100 days of hard mode plus a hard starting word. Yeah, you could say that'd be terrible, I think, for me. But yeah, there you go. And if you guys ever do something like this, you should comment. I would actually be interested in seeing how your results would play out if you do something like this. So there you go. That is it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.